Hey everyone, I'm Danica Fine with Snowflake, and I'm thrilled to announce that the Apache Polaris Incubating project has reached an exciting new milestone, its very first official release with version 0.9. And while release videos typically cover the features of a project's latest version, seeing as this is the first Polaris release, I figured we'd make it a bit special with a look back into the project's origins, what this first release actually means, and what users can expect moving forward. So follow along as we celebrate Apache Polaris 0.9. Although we know it today as Polaris, the technology was first introduced by Snowflake in June 2024 under the name Polaris Catalog, and shortly thereafter was donated to the Apache Software Foundation as an incubating project. What's the motivation behind Polaris? Well, to be a fully featured, multi-format, and most importantly, vendor-neutral catalog that can accommodate a wide breadth of use cases and environments. By first aligning with the Iceberg REST spec, Polaris has started its journey to becoming the one-stop shop for open lakehouse architectures. The diverse group of engineers behind Polaris has shown its commitment to open code, open development, and open governance. And as we all know, openness and interoperability are two things that a lot of folks can get on board with. In the time since Polaris' debut, the project has garnered a ton of support, both from contributors and its growing user base. It now boasts over 1,400 GitHub stars, over 60 contributors across more than 10 companies, nearly 200 forks, and over 700 commits. We're proud of all the great work being done to make Polaris a success. Now, you might be asking yourself, what does 0.9 actually mean for the Polaris project? Well, for projects that fall under the Apache umbrella, as Polaris does, releases have quite a bit of significance and effectively tell the world that the Podling Project Management Committee, or PPMC, the committers, and the contributors know how to provide software for the world to use. For Polaris specifically, this 0.9 release is also the project's first statement that they can make a release in the Apache way, that they've adhered to all of the licensing, branding, and quality standards that the Apache Software Foundation requires for projects under its umbrella. This is no small feat, as it involved approval from both the Polaris PPMC as well as the incubating committee that oversees incubating projects. And while version 0.9 is a source release without binaries, it paves the way for what will be another exciting milestone for the technology, a fully deployable version 1.0. This is an exciting time to be involved in the Polaris project, so I encourage you to check out the GitHub repository to browse open issues, see how to get involved, and join us in building out what promises to be the best catalog out there. See you next time.